I was duped by a punk rock skater girl. Duped. But the good thing is, I learned some things that will help our dental practices get more new patients. Wow, what could that possibly be? I'm Dr. Richard Maddow, co-founder of the Maddow Center for Dental Practice Success. And thanks so much for being with me on this episode of the Dental Practice Fixers podcast, where we do mystery shopper calls every week. I usually tell a good story or two that will help your dental practice. So thanks for being here. Hey, I just wanted to let you know, if you look at the show notes, there are 5 very important links in there. So please go to the show notes, check them out. And one of the links in there is to have you easily subscribe to our e-letter. We send out an e-letter about 5 to 7 times per week, chock full of information to help your practice. It also will keep you posted on events and webinars, some good deals in the dental world, all kinds of other great stuff. So just go to maddow.com/newsletter and you can sign up. It's free, of course. And not only is it free, but I'm going to be doing a drawing every couple weeks, and the winner of the drawing will win a Dental Practice Fixers coffee mug. So you can enter the drawing automatically when you sign up for the newsletter. You don't have to do anything else. Just sign up. You'll get some great info in your your inbox, almost every morning. Just a 2-minute read, and you'll be entered to win a Dental Practice Fixers coffee mug. Lots of other good stuff in the show notes too. Okay, so what's going on here with being duped by a punk rock skater girl? And what could that possibly have to do with your dental practice? Well, a few years ago, I was on the road. I was speaking at a seminar. I'm on the plane and listening to the Beatles' White Album, which is just such great, intense music, padded with all kinds of crazy different things going on in the left channel and the right channel. And I'm just getting into it. And then my left earbud decided to stop working mid-flight, and listening to just the right channel of the White Album absolutely was not cutting it. So you better believe that my first stop after landing was the local Best Buy. This was in a large Midwestern city. I wanted to get a new pair of earbuds, not the expensive Apple AirPods like I have at home, like I'm wearing right now, just kind of what I would call a road pair, mid-price, decent earbuds, because I know I'm going to lose them, right? So I'm standing there at the display, and there are so many different models available. And you can't like try in earbuds. That's gross. That would be I was going to say dental hygiene, not a dental hygiene. Ocular, would that be the right term? An ocular hygiene dilemma, trying on a bunch of different earbuds. Yuck. So I'm just standing there almost like paralyzed by choice. What am I going to do? There are too many. I never heard of any of these brands. I'm staring at the display. And then all of a sudden, kind of like they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, this might have been when the person who wants to buy earbuds is ready, the expert will appear. So this kind of punk rock skater girl walks by. Now, she looks exactly like the kind of person you want to take earbud advice from, because, these kids, they listen to their earbuds 24/7. So I knew she knew what she was talking about. She's looking at me, and I say hi. She says, "Hey, have you tried Skull Candy? They make great buds, man." So I was familiar with the brand. I'd heard of them, but I'd never owned a pair of Skull Candy earbuds or headphones. But hey, again, she looked like the person I wanted to take advice from. So sure enough, you know what I did next? I threw a pair of Skull Candy earbuds in my bag, headed for the checkout. I'm almost ready to pay. And I thought, I haven't been inside a Best Buy in years. I don't think I've been inside any retail store for years, but I used to love going into those electronic stores and looking around. So I thought, I've got some time to kill before I have to go do sound check at the seminar venue. So I'm just cruising around Best Buy. I'm looking at the cameras, looking at all the computer gear, looking at all the cool stuff they have there. The big screen TVs, the Samsung frame. Oh, that's a really neat TV. And I figure, okay, I spent about 20, 25 minutes there. I'm ready to go now. So I start circling back towards the register and pass the earbud display again. And you will not believe this, but guess what? The same punk rock skater girl was there telling someone else to buy Skull Candy. Totally busted. She was like a rep for the Skull Candy company, who I guess they paid to have her hang around Best Buy all day. And when people were staring at the earbuds display like I was, her job was to say, "Hey, have you tried Skull Candy, man?" Well, it worked. I was duped. I was duped by the punk rock skater girl Skull Candy rep. I was happy with the earbuds, so I didn't care. It was kind of funny. I thought, like, is this marketing genius? or is it kind of ruthless deception? Well, that'll be up to you to decide. But as always, I started thinking, is there a dental practice lesson or a dental practice thing that you take home from this? Can we use this cool little episode to better our dental practice as well? I'm not going to suggest that you send a team member to the local CVS and have them hang out on the oral hygiene aisle. And when somebody's looking for floss, they engage in a conversation. Now, that definitely will work. I know it will work. As a matter of fact, Dave and I used to talk about that in our seminars. I remember Dave was talking about it one time and somebody raised their hand and said, yeah, this is what we do in our practice. I thought that's really cool if you do that. But I think it would be a little too time consuming. Maybe you have to pay this team member. So that's probably not all that practical. But there is something you can do that is very similar and much more practical and actually free. And that is to use social media to do the same thing the punk rock skater girl did to me. Now, I know that some people have had varying success with social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, the gram, as they call it, TikTok, whatever. And some practices have been frustrated trying to use social media to get more new patients. But here's something you can do. It's not salesy. If you are not salesy, the key is for you not to be salesy, and it's totally free. And that is join a local Facebook group and become the dental expert. Join a local Facebook group. Now, what does that mean? Some Facebook groups are national or international. Some are more local. For example, as you probably know, if you don't know, you should. We have a Facebook group called the Dental Place, and that attracts dentists and team members, mostly from North America, but actually from all over the world. And if you haven't joined yet, go ahead, go to Facebook, search for the Dental Place, and please join. But that is not a local Facebook group. That's a national or international group. So let's come up with some examples here. Let's say that you really like cars. So you might be in a group called like BMW X3 owners, and that's not a local group. You're probably conversing with people from all over the world who own BMW X3s, which is a really cool thing to do if that's what you like. But now I'm just making this up, but there may be a group called Tesla Owners of Orlando. So if you live in Orlando, Florida, and you want to talk Teslas with your fellow Tesla owners, you might be in that group. That's a local group because they concentrate on people from Orlando. So I'm just, there's probably a group called like Moms of Arlington Heights or Adina. Is it Adina or Adina? I don't know, whatever. Adina, Minnesota. People who love to bake. I'm just spitballing back of the envelope stuff here. Baltimore bike riders. These are all examples of local Facebook groups. I'm so excited. I'm talking too fast. These are all examples of local Facebook groups. So if you join a group like this, based on your interest, and every interest has a Facebook group, whether it's people who love to knit or do origami or watch a certain TV show, whatever, there are local Facebook groups for people like you. Dining, of course, there are a lot of people who love local restaurants, even communities. I know our office used to be in the small suburb called Reisterstown, Maryland, which is just outside of Baltimore. There was a Reisterstown community group. It wasn't based on any activity. Just anybody who lived in Reisterstown will get on there and chat about the community goings-ons. I think you know what I mean now. These are local groups. So find an interest, or maybe if you're in a small town, just the town group, and join the local group. Now, if you find one, if you have the, if your only reason for doing this is to get more dental patients, and you join a group with an interest that doesn't really suit you, well, you're going to be outed right away. It'll be obvious that you're not really a member of this clan. So make sure it's an interest that suits you, or just a local community generalized group. So then don't go on there and start blasting dentistry, teeth, molars, hygiene, prophies, all that stuff right away. Join the group and become active. Get acclimated to the group. Become a well-known, trusted member of the group. Post some questions. Join in the fun. Have a great time with it. And you'll probably learn some stuff. You might even make some new friends. It's all great. Now, once you become well-known as a trusted member of the group, again, without being salesy or pushy, look for some opportunities to make it clear that you're involved in a dental practice. I'll just make up an example. Let's say that you're in a local community group and somebody says something like, hey, has anyone tried the new taco truck on 5th and Main? Well, you can say something like, yeah, it's right down the block from Advanced Dental Care where I'm a dental assistant. We go there for lunch all the time. Just throw in stuff like that. Somebody may ask a dental question. They may not, but just let it be known, maybe somebody has a customer service issue and they're complaining how the service at 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 Hunan Taste Sushi Bar. Well, Hunan wouldn't really be sushi. That doesn't make sense. At at Tokyo Sushi Bar, the service was horrible. And then you can say, "Oh, I feel for you." At our dental practice, when somebody comes in, we never make them wait, or we would never, just stuff like that. Make it clear that you're a dentist or a team member. Then it's very possible that people are going to start asking you dental questions. And if a dental question ever comes up, always make sure that you chime in and give an answer. Again, don't be salesy, but become the trusted dental expert in the group, and then make it very clear that you're accepting new patients. You'd love to see them in your practice. It's really cool. Whenever you have a chance, brag about your practice. Don't be obnoxious or overbearing, because then it won't be long before you're kind of shunned from the group. But if you do it in the right way, it's fun, it's easy, it works. This is something that you might have wanted to do anyway, which is get into a local Facebook group and learn some stuff and meet some new people. So you're doing it anyway. Whoops. You're making some new friends, you're learning some good stuff, and you are getting new dental patients. How cool is that? So go ahead, try it. Again, it's fun, it's free, it's easy. You might get some great patients, just like the punk rock skater girl hanging out near the earbud display at the Best Buy. Hey, we've had a bunch of people ask recently if we can do, because that we love stacks for our credit card processing, and somebody asked if they can do the kind where the patient actually pays. It's called surcharging, where the patient actually pays the processing fee. Now with stacks, the processing fee is really low to begin with, but they also offer this product where you wind up taking home 100% of the charge, and the patient pays the processing fee through surcharging. It's legal in 48 states. So chances are this is perfectly allowed and acceptable where you are. Just if you want to learn more, go to matto.com/0. And the 0 stands for the fact that you will not have to pay for credit card processing at all. Go to matto.com/0 and just fill out some info. Somebody from Stacks will get back with you and let you know how you can use this in your practice, like many dental practices across the country are doing. Okay, hey, got a great comment from a reader. And I encourage you, please, whether you want to make a comment, ask a question, suggest a topic, suggest a secret shopper call topic like this doctor did, please write in. My personal email address is rich, R-I-C-H, at Maddow, MADOW.com, and I read every single email and respond to every single email. So I'd love to hear from you. So we got a comment from a reader. It says, Rich, I loved the last podcast. Oh, thank you so much. I love to hear that. It really does make me feel good. I love the last podcast about the warranty on dental treatment. We used it as a topic at our team meeting, and it was very thought-provoking and really got us discussing how to answer some difficult patient questions. Would love to hear some secret shopper calls with this question. And that's from Dr. RT in Corpus Christi, Texas. Well, Dr. RT, thank you so much for writing in. You're not saying if you're doing the warranty in your practice or not, but I think even better, you discussed this at a team meeting and it brought up some other topics and was thought-provoking. So wow, so glad you reminded us that the Dental Practice Fixers makes for a great team meeting. So I know nobody can come up with great topics for team meetings all the time. So get the whole team around, order a pizza, listen to the Dental Practice Fixers. It'll be fun and you will learn a lot. So Dr. RT, thank you so much. I took your suggestion. What is about to follow is a bunch of mystery shopper calls where I am pretending to be a potential patient who needs 4 crowns and they want to know if there's any type of warranty on the crowns. Again, remember, our goal is to get that patient in the office. I did a bunch of these, so I'm just going to kind of let them fly one at a time without too much commentary. I'll try to be quiet. I know it's tough for me. Let's go over here to Command Central and do call number 1.
It's Robin speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, is this the dental office?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have a question for you. I know that I need 4 crowns. I'm looking for an office that can do that. Do you do that kind of treatment there?
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
We do. It's for. I'm trying to figure out which dentist could do it. What insurance do you have?
I don't have insurance.
Okay, so it'd be out of pocket. All right,
Right,
hold on.
Right out of pocket.
Okay.
But I had
Hold
a
on.
question for you. I had a
Yeah.
question for you first, though.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Is there any kind of like warranty or guarantee on that? 'Cause I know it's a considerable expense.
Hmm. Is there any kind of warranty? Well, they give you
Yeah.
like a year's warranty, but on crowns they're never guaranteed to be. I
So
mean,
they
they
give you a
were.
warranty.
Yeah. So no, she would give you like if anything happened to the crown, we would fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. What can happen to it?
It could actually crack. It could break.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually
Mm-hmm.
crack.
Just crack. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. Like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of commentary here, but there's a major thing that she did wrong. So try to keep that in mind as we continue here.
Calling Dr. office. This is Katie. How may I help you?
Hey, I have a question for you. I know that I need 4 crowns to be done, and I'm looking for a new dental office to do that. But I don't have insurance, and I know it's expensive. I just want to know, do you offer any kind of guarantee or warranty on crowns?
I can ask the dentist since you don't have insurance. If you want, I can place you on a brief hold and I can go speak to her.
Sure.
Okay, hold on one second.
Always about insurance. No matter what I say, it always comes back to insurance. Music is horrible too. Horrible at best.
Sir?
Yeah.
So she said she would guarantee like 5 years because that's usually the typical, insurance covers it every 5 years. But as long as you maintain your teeth, you don't let decay get around the crowns and, you have good oral hygiene.
Oh, okay. How do you know if I have good oral hygiene? I wouldn't want to violate the warranty or anything.
Well, because you have to come in every 6 months for a cleaning to make sure, you're doing what you need to keep it up.
I see. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, great. Thanks so much for checking.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay. You have
right,
a
bye-bye.
super day. Thanks. Bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Very insurance-driven office there, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's try this one.
Thank you for calling. This is Young speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, I have a question for you. I know that I need, I think, 4 crowns, and I'm changing dentists, but I just want to know, is there any kind of guarantee or warranty on treatment like that? Because I know it's very expensive.
Yes, I think Dr. gives a year warranty. If something happens to the crown within that first year, she'll replace it for free.
Wow, that's really great. But after 1 year, it's just you're kind of on your own.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on the circumstances too. Yeah.
Right. I'm not going to go opening, Miller Lite bottles with my teeth or anything.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Right. Good. Well, thank you so much for that information. Good to know.
All right. No problem, sir.
Okay. Bye. All right. Well, I gave her a good laugh, but the laugh was on her because somebody wants 4 crowns and it's not going to that office.
This is Sherry. How may I help you?
Hey, I have a question for you. I know that I need 4 crowns. Do you do that kind of treatment there?
Yes, we do.
Good. And also, I know it's kind of expensive. Is there any kind of warranty or guarantee on this?
They don't come with, specifically a guarantee or anything like that. There's a lot of factors, do you keep up with your cleanings however you go, 3, 4, 6 months, wear a night guard, whatever's recommended to you by the doctor.
I see. So, okay. So you're saying if something goes wrong, it's probably like I'm not doing what they told me I had to do?
Wouldn't say that, but possibly yes.
Okay, I got it. No, I know. Look, I know. I have to be responsible too. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you so much.
All right, sir. You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Okay, let's keep this rocking.
Thank you for calling Dentistry. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. Otherwise, please select from the following options. If you are a new or existing patient calling to make or change an appointment or request a prescription, press 1. If you are calling about a patient statement or have billing questions, please hang up and dial
I know.
767. Otherwise, if you have insurance questions, please press 2. If you are a doctor calling to speak to one of our doctors, press 3. If you are an orthodontics patient, press 4. If you are calling about our business hours, press 7. All other callers, press 9 or remain on the line, and someone will be.
Your call is being transferred.
Good morning, Dentistry. This is Mary. How can I help you?
Hi, Mary. I have a question for you. I know that I need 4 crowns to be done. Do you do crowns in your office?
We do. Are you not an existing patient with us?
I've never been there before.
Okay, so we would have to evaluate your teeth, and that would be done with x-rays and scans. And then they would go over any, what they have found in the x-rays and scans.
What are scans?
It's like a CT scan, but it's of your teeth and your gums.
Wow, so it's like a CAT scan of your teeth and gums.
Uh-huh.
Very interesting. Okay. So my question that I have for you is there any kind of like warranty on crowns? I know they're real expensive.
No. Mm-mm.
No, okay. So if I just get the crowns and something happens, I'm on my own, sucker?
Well, depending on if it's a material breakdown, yes, they'll cover it. But say you go out here and was like chomping down on taffy and it cracked and popped off, then that would be on you.
Oh, how would they know if I was chomping down on taffy?
It would just depend on what you tell us.
So there's an honor system involved.
But I was going to say there's going to be a reason why it cracked.
Right, of course. Okay, so no taffy. Okay, I got that. I don't chew that stuff anyway. I got it. Okay, well, hey, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You have a great day.
And you have a super day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You have a great day. I really dislike that voice menu BS thing in the beginning. It was 1 minute of listening to it. It's a dental office. Why do you need a 1 minute long voice menu before you can even get to a human being, if you can at all? She was very nice, but she answered the question, do you have any kind of warranty? No. Then she kind of picked up, she kept the conversation going, but as you probably noticed by now, since I think this is our 4th call here, nobody is attempting to get this patient in. Remember the premise of the call. I need 4 crowns. 4 crowns. That's probably $6,000 worth of treatment that I'm saying I need as a new patient in your practice. Nobody's even made an attempt to get me in because maybe they didn't like my question, but it's a legit question. For the most part, they gave legit answers. So why no effort to get this patient in? Well, let's just do one more. Maybe this one will be the winner.
Thank you for calling our dental office.
Yeah, hey, question for you. I want to get 4 crowns done, but I'd like to know if I get them done at your office, is there any kind of warranty, guarantee, something like that?
Can you hold for a minute? Are you a patient?
Oh, sure. No, not yet.
Okay, please hold.
Are you a patient here? Not yet, and I probably never will be. I'm talking over this right now because I have in my notes, this call has absolutely no on-hold music or messaging or anything like that. I probably, in real life, IRL, would have thought that she hung up on me accidentally. So I think, 50% of the time right now, this call's over. This call's dropped because somebody hung up. Let's see if she comes back. At this point, I'm saying I'm just hanging up. I mean, Come on now.
Thank you for holding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so we have like a 5-year warranty.
Okay. And so anything's covered for 5 years?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right.
Bye.
Okay, bye. We have like a 5-year warranty. We have that. Do you like that? Because we have a 5-year warranty. Okay, not the likes. Come on now. No likes. I don't like that because she came back with the answer I wanted to hear. We have a 5-year warranty. Who wouldn't want to hear that? That was awesome. And then she made absolutely no attempt to get me in there. What is going on here? Please, please, please. A patient calls, well, they want $6,000 worth of treatment like I do, or just an exam and cleaning. Give them the invitation to come into your practice. If you do anything, please do that. Hey, I'm going to end it for this session, this edition, this episode, whatever you want to call it. But before we end, if you could do us a quick favor, because it really is our mission to help dental practices all over the world learn more, do better treatment for their patients, and do better on the phones. Please go online and give us a review wherever you're listening or watching. You can give us a review, 5-star, thumbs up, whatever it is. If you have the chance to spend another 20 seconds and make a positive comment, I would appreciate that too. Remember, check out the show notes. Go to matto.com/newsletter, subscribe to our actual e-newsletter, and you'll be automatically entered to win a dental practice fixers coffee mug. Thanks so much for being with me. I'm Dr. Richard Matto, co-founder of the Matto Center for Dental Practice Success, and I'll talk to you soon. See you soon. Meet you in person soon, I hope, at one of our seminars. But please, keep listening to the podcast to give us a great review. We really appreciate it. Bye now.